So while my boy has a wee, I shall show you that Fine Shades is absolutely rammed. Definitely the busiest we've ever seen it. We've just set up the air awning and then we're going to go out for a little walk, get the dogs out on a little walk. It's still a beautiful day. We are expecting loads of rain. We'll see how the air awning actually holds up. I do have this. Got these because I weren't going to pay £68 for the little rain stop cover for the Fiamma F45S. So someone said about getting these and they fit perfectly down to stop the rain coming in between the awning and the railing system. So we're going to test them out because else, if not, you'd have water coming down there when it's raining. So we're going to see if that works. I've got 3 of them. I nearly bought one off of Amazon for like £6, but they were like 3 for £3 in Wix's. So everything is all set up. You can see the awning. Let's go for a little walk. So that's it. We are all set up and good to go. I do have a review of a gas cooker coming probably tonight or tomorrow night, as in on this video. We're going to do it tonight or tomorrow night, probably tomorrow night actually, or maybe tonight, I don't know. That looks really good because you can fit 2 hobs on it as well. You know, the can never remember what they're called, gas junkie monkey, I don't know. So what I was on about before we went to the park was the stopping of the rain coming through between where the awning is and, as in the Vango awning, and the Fiamma awning. So these things, and I can't remember what mil I got. I think it was like 15 mil bore, maybe 6 mil either side, but that should stop all the rain going down there. Should. They'll probably blow off first thing. I think that should work, and if it don't, I'll let you know. First time using this on hookup, inverter on. Oh, it does not like that. Nah. Why? Just doesn't like it. No, I don't. Yeah, but then like you could see it drew all the power. Okay, that didn't work. Explain why I'm on hookup. No idea. Maybe it's inverter. I don't know. Let me know, please. Going old school. For tonight's delight, we got soba noodles and soba noodles.
Yeah, we're going to get you on a bike and
you get more from a membership at Nuffield Health. From
mission
lengths
is
to
a
lessons, working out to winding down.
This is why we keep coming back here, isn't it, Seb? Because it's empty here, no one here. And we've also got the forest as well to explore, haven't we? Go on, Seb, go on. No. So yeah, this is why, whoa! This is why, although it's not that far from home, we keep coming back down here. And now it's a big old campsite, isn't it? And there's about 56... My microphone? Soz. And there's, I say 50, there's probably about... 100 camper vans over there, and lots of lots of really friendly people, and Seb loves it, don't you? And we've got tomorrow night here, so we're doing 2 nights. What? Ooh. And tonight, or the next 2 days, the reason why we are on grass with electric is because so we could do the awning properly, and we still don't think we've done it properly, but that's 2 times now, so we'll definitely get there in the end. Sebastian, ooh, ready? Yeah. Yes, well done.
Yeah. It's on the chair.
Good morning from what was a very, very rainy Fine Shades wood. The Vango held up okay, no leaks, no nothing. We definitely have got it on like the skew a little bit, so we definitely need to sort that out for next time, but it's held up fine. It wasn't windy last night, so it doesn't really matter. We've all had breakfast. Now I'm going to do the washing up and then head out for another day at the park and do whatever we want to. It is Sunday and we're here till tomorrow. So if you wanted to know how much space was actually in the Vango air awning, let's go and have a little look. This is our little setup. So this is the air awning, Air Cove Low 2026. And we've definitely got that bit wrong there. It should be the other way around. This seems to be working okay. This is new for the 2026 model, and it's meant to, if it rains heavy, it will like goes up into kind of like a little point. We do still need to figure out getting it a little bit more tighter there, and also the actual stopping the movement of this as well. We do have in here these, but we think we need to cut down the driveway awning a little bit, the white bit with the connectors. So I think that just slides in, locks in, and stops that lateral movement. Yeah, this is the awning. Like plenty of head height. I'm 6'1". This bit here actually was really good in the rain last night. I imagine it would be completely different if the rain was coming this way, but none of this area got wet down there at all. We do just have a couple of chairs. We have Seb's chair, and we have the table, and we have a new gas cooker to test tonight as well. So that will just be in a few minutes, because I'm not going to bore you with too much throughout the day. It is a good busy park with a forest attached and a cafe that you've just seen where you can get ice creams and cakes and coffees and everything. So these are storm straps as well. You tighten them up in the case of heavy wind. We do still need to figure out that bit and that bit, because it's just not right at the moment, and these need to be a bit more taut. So yeah, lots of learning to do. You're never going to get it right first time. Well, you might do, but we haven't, and this is the second time we've put it up as well. But in the rain, no leakage at all throughout anywhere. And actually those little booms that we put up just inside here to stop the rain coming down this gap seem to work pretty well actually for £1. I'm definitely not buying the £68 Fiamma one that you can get. So all these here are windows and windows and windows, and then this big door here, you can do it up and then you can just have netting. And this is a door here as well, and then that is where we put the porta potty. But we are going to get one of those little toilet tents as well. So we do also want to find like something we can put on here so we can hang things down on. The woman at the show did say that there was such a thing, but we failed to listen properly. So yeah, all in all, a really good space which opens up everything. So you've just got loads and loads of room here as well. Carpet does my head in because it doesn't really stay in one place. Doesn't really matter, does it, at the end of the day? And then just this is it from the outside. These are our new Swamper wheels as well. Standard suspension, general grabbers with the Navis Galidas. Love them.
I like that.
So we're going to try this out for the first time tonight. This is the CampLux, and it's the portable grill and barbecue. You can have either or, and it just takes these gas canisters, which you can get from anywhere. So to set it up, super simple. Everything that you need is all in there. So we have the grill, the bit to catch all the stuff. This part here is if you want to put coal in there, so it can be used as the barbecue. And this goes over the top of this, which is where the flame comes out from, but you'll see. So this drops down and then into here and fits on there like so. So that there is if you want to put coal in, but we're not going to do coal today. So all we're going to do, and it just slides in one hole and then hooks on the side there. And this is also where the gas is going to get connected to with this regulator, which comes with the CampLux barbecue. Then put that on there and you're pretty much good to go. Next, we're going to attach this, then the regulator on here. And that is it. We're good to light up and start cooking something. The way to light it is obviously turn on the regulator and you actually just hold a flame up there and it will light that centre bit. Right, so we're going to go for some sausages first. Can never, ever undo these. First thing we're going to test out is sausages. They're good. Let's see how long they take. Browning off nicely. Yeah, there's enough heat coming from there. And we just got this small gas, or medium-sized gas. Jesus! Looks good. Now time for some burgers. Now time for some steak. So that's the CampLux well and truly used. Like I did say at the start, you can do one of a couple of things. You can lift this up and you can remove this element just to have the gas coming straight up onto the actual grill, or you can remove this part in total and this is where you'd put the coal and it becomes a barbecue with your grill on top. So either or. We did find it did use quite a bit of gas, but I don't actually know how much was left in there, but there's probably about a quarter left. There may have only been half, so unsure how much it actually used. Packing it away as well is also incredibly simple. Obviously, once it's cooled down, then clean it all. But all we're going to do is unscrew the gas and from here too. Then just take this, close it. This would go that side. These little bits. Then you're good to walk away with it or put it away. So that was the CampLux gas barbecue. Check them out. Link's going to be down in the description if you want to have a look at it. They're on sale at the moment as well. But it worked well for us. Do 10, I'll give you £17.50. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Bloody muscle tomorrow. 2. So now we're just taking the dogs out in the forest so they can have a I'll bleep that out. They've had some steak and their biscuits, haven't it, in a day. They don't tend to eat when there's something strange going on. And Seb's ran off and I think we're going to go to the big slippy slide again. I think that's where he's going to take us. Or no, he's taking us right. Seb! I'm going to have to go and chase after him. Have you had a nice time so far, dear?
Yes, I have, thanks.
Good.
I've got ketchup on my face.
No, you've got it on your jeans though. Every time she has tomato ketchup, it goes on either a white top or a pair of jeans.
And that's every day.
And that is every day. Yeah, luckily we brought stain remover with us. We didn't, and Seb's running off, so I'm gonna go and catch him up. So Seb does something in this park, which his mum is gonna go, why on earth would you let him do that? And no, you wait until he does what he does. You know what he's gonna do, don't you? Yeah, because he likes jumping off of it. And this is it. Ready? Go for it, Seb. What's your thoughts, darling?
Just let him do what he wants.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hey!
Hello?
I don't believe to sit down!
No! And again. And again. So if you haven't seen inside Rita before, once all the beds are made, Seb knows exactly what he's doing, and this is the bed. All pretty much made at the moment. Seb and Mum are going to sleep there, and I'm going to pull that down once he's in bed, jump on there and sleep on top. And all I have upstairs is a 1.5 inch mattress from Comfort Pro, I think. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I can never remember. And then I just use my FlexTail blow up pillow and my sleeping bag, and that's it. I am thinking, because I definitely bought the wrong size mattress, I'm thinking of getting like a blow up one that can deflate for when the pop top is down, because I do leave the mattress up there all the time. Probably shouldn't, but let me know what you do as well. But this is our setup for bedtime. And Seb always likes a fan. So we're going to take the dogs for a final little walk. Seb is going to get in bed and I need to go and help because something's going on with the dogs.
No.
Now it's time for the unpacking. Yeah. What do you mean one more? It will all come out as we're pushing that one. Right, what are we doing? Just folding. Oh. Hey boys. So that's us all done down at Fine Shades now. We just packed up and we're all good to go. The awning didn't take long to put down once again. It's been a quality couple of days. I think everyone's enjoyed it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seb has, Mum has. Yeah, and we'll be back again soon. Again, it was great to see the campsite absolutely rammed. So, till the next video, see you later.